Hello and welcome to the session. Corrective makeup refers to the application of makeup techniques and products to enhance or alter the appearance of specific facial features to achieve a more balanced and symmetrical look. Objectives. At the end of the session, you will be able to differentiate types of face shapes, demonstrate corrective makeup for the face and cheeks, demonstrate corrective makeup for different types of jaw, and demonstrate corrective makeup for different types of noses.
Types of face shapes. The following are different types of face shapes: oval, round, long or oblong, square, heart or inverted triangular, and diamond. Let's look at each of the face shapes in detail. Oval face shape. The oval face shape, also called the universal shape, is considered the ideal shape. This is because we keep this shape in mind while doing the correction of other faces. It features balanced proportions, with the forehead being slightly wider than the jawline, creating a softly rounded appearance. Round face shape. Round faces have a similar width and length, with soft curves and no sharp angles. The cheekbones are usually the widest part of the face, and the jawline is less defined. Long or oblong face shape. Oblong faces are elongated and have a greater length than width. The forehead, cheekbones, and jawline are generally similar in width with minimal curvature. Square face shape. Square faces have a strong, angular jawline and a forehead of similar width. The face has straight sides and a flat square shape when viewed from the front. Heart or inverted triangular face shape. Heart-shaped faces have a broad forehead and cheekbones that taper down to a narrower, pointed chin. The forehead is the widest part of the face, and the chin may appear more pointed or prominent. Triangular face shape. Triangle faces, also known as pear-shaped faces, have a narrower forehead and wider jawline. The face narrows from the forehead down to the chin, creating a triangular shape. Diamond face shape. Diamond faces are characterized by a narrow forehead and chin, with the cheekbones being the widest part of the face. The face has angular features and a defined pointed chin. Corrective makeup for the face and cheeks. Oval face. Oval faces are already well balanced, so the goal is often to enhance rather than correct. Focus on highlighting the natural features. For contouring, apply a matte bronzer or contour powder along the hollows of the cheeks to add definition. Apply blush to the apples of the cheeks and blend towards the temples to add a healthy flush. Round face. To create the illusion of more angularity and length, contour the hollows of the cheeks, temples, and jawline with a matte bronzer or contour powder. Apply blush slightly higher on the cheeks to draw attention upward. Avoid adding too much highlighter to the center of the face, as it can accentuate the roundness. Oblong face. Contour along the hairline and jawline to add softness and create the appearance of a shorter face. Create the illusion of width by applying blush horizontally on the apples of the cheeks. Apply a highlighter to the high points of the face to add brightness and draw attention upwards. Square face. Use contouring techniques to soften the jawline by applying a matte bronzer or contour powder along the jawline and blending well. Soften the angles of a square face by applying a neutral or soft blush color to the apples of the cheeks and blending towards the temples. Apply a soft highlighter to the high points of the face, such as the cheekbones and brow bone, to add dimension. Heart face. Contour the temples and along the hairline to minimize the width of the forehead. Balance a heart-shaped face by applying blush to the apples of the cheeks and blending towards the temples to create width. Apply a highlighter to the center of the forehead, bridge of the nose, and chin to add balance and brightness. Triangular face. Contour the jawline and the area below the cheekbones to balance the width of the jaw. Apply blush to the apples of the cheeks and blend upwards towards the temples to add width to the upper face. Apply highlighter to the upper cheekbones and temples to draw attention upwards. Diamond face. Contour the forehead and chin to add balance and minimize the width of the cheekbones. Soften the angles of a diamond face by applying blush to the apples of the cheeks and blending towards the temples. Use a soft highlighter on the cheekbones and brow bone to enhance the natural features. Corrective makeup for jaw. Prominent jaw. If your client has a prominent or strong jawline, you may want to soften its appearance. Use a contouring product or a matte bronzer to shade the area just below the jawline, blending it well to create a shadow and reduce the emphasis on the jawline. Apply a highlighting product on the chin and upper jawline to draw attention away from the lower jaw and add dimension to the face. Receding jaw. To create the illusion of a more defined jawline, use a contouring product or a matte bronzer to shade the area just below the jawline, starting from the back of the jaw and blending towards the chin. This helps add depth and create a more angular appearance. Apply a highlighting product on the chin and upper jawline to bring attention to that area and create a visual lift. Square jaw. Soften the angles of a square jaw by using a contouring product or a matte bronzer to shade the corners of the jawline, starting from the back of the jaw and blending towards the chin. This technique helps create a more rounded and less angular look. Apply a highlighting product on the center of the chin to draw attention to the middle of the face. Pointed or chinless jaw. If your client has a pointed or chinless jaw, you can use makeup to create the illusion of a more defined chin. Apply a contouring product or a matte bronzer to shade the area just below the jawline and extend it towards the chin to add depth and create the appearance of a more prominent chin. Use a highlighting product on the tip of the chin to draw attention and create a visual lift. Corrective makeup for nose. Large nose. Apply the contouring product along the sides of the nose, blending it well to create shadows and give the illusion of a narrower nose. Use a highlighting product on the bridge of the nose to draw attention upward and create a more balanced look. Small nose. Apply a contouring product to the sides of the nose, starting from the inner corner of the eyebrows and blending downward. This creates shadows and adds dimension. To make a small nose appear larger, use a highlighting product on the bridge of the nose to create the illusion of height and prominence. Long nose. Apply a dark shade to the tip of the nose. Apply highlighting product to the center of the nose to create an illusion of a shorter length. Crooked nose. Apply a dark shade on the crooked side. Use a highlighting product on the straight side of the nose to divert attention from the crookedness and create the illusion of a straighter nose. Let's now see the basic steps to be followed while doing corrective makeup of face, jaw, and nose. Before starting, make sure you wash your hand with soap and sanitize it. Start by cleansing the client's face to remove any dirt or oil. Rinse and pat dry using a tissue. Follow up with a moisturizer suitable for your skin type. Allow the moisturizer to absorb before proceeding. Apply a makeup primer to create a smooth base for the foundation. This will help the makeup last longer and create a more even finish. Let us see some common color correction bases for different concerns. Green color neutralizes redness or rosacea. Peach or orange color counteract dark circles under the eyes, hyperpigmentation. Blue and purple hues. Lavender color neutralizes yellow and orange hues. Yellow color corrects pink or mild red hues. Pink color neutralizes yellow and mild green tones. Apply color correction on the client face where needed. Apply concealer to areas that need extra coverage, such as under eye circles, blemishes, or dark spots. Use a shade that matches your skin tone or is slightly lighter and blend it in well. Contouring involves using a darker shade of foundation or contour powder to create shadows and define the client facial structure. Apply the contour product to the hollows of the cheeks, along the jawline and the sides of the nose. Blend it well to create a natural-looking shadow. Apply foundation that matches the client's skin tone evenly to the client face using a foundation brush or sponge. Blend it well to achieve a natural finish. Ask the client to smile and apply the blush to the apples of the client cheeks using a blush brush. Blend it softly to create a natural flush. Apply a highlighter to areas you want to bring forward or emphasize, such as the high points of your cheekbones, the bridge of your nose, and the cupid's bow. Blend it well for a subtle glow. Use a translucent or setting powder to set the makeup and control shine. Apply a light dusting all over the face, focusing on the T-zone if your client has oily skin. Remember, these are basic steps, and corrective makeup techniques can vary depending on individual needs.
This brings us to the end of the session. In this session, we have learned differentiation between different types of faces, procedure of corrective makeup for the face and cheeks, procedure of corrective makeup for the jaw, and procedure of corrective makeup for the nose. Thank you for watching. See you in the next session.